Can you see this gorgeous look? It's giving me princess vibes. Yes, it's giving elegance and undeniable beauty. Today I'm going to be walking you through my makeup routine step by step. If you're curious and eager to learn how I achieve this classy, demure princess inspired look, then stay tuned, enjoy, and let's dive right in. I already did my skin prep off camera, so I'm going to be starting off with foundation. I'm applying a mixture of 2 shades of foundation to get my skin color. I'm going to drop the names in the description box. I'm blending this with a flat foundation brush. If you want a full coverage, you can use a brush to achieve that. But if you want a more natural light coverage, then I advise to use a beauty sponge. Gently blend out your foundation to ensure it covers any dark spots or dark areas of the face. So take your time in blending this. You're sure that everything is blended smoothly. Moving on to concealer, I'm applying a small amount of concealer because my concealer is, I think, 2 shades lighter than my foundation, and I don't want my under eye to be too bright. But for your concealer, you should use a shade lighter than your foundation. I'm using a small flat brush to blend out the concealer, and I'm doing this gently and lightly just to make sure it sits into the skin to avoid any eye creasing, because you don't want your under eye looking like a mess when your makeup is supposed to be slaying. So keep blending till it's smooth and seamless. Gently blend in all of the areas you applied your concealer: your forehead, bridge of nose, tip of your nose, your chin, and any other place you applied your concealer. Now for my favorite part, contour. Contour shapes your face. That is why it's my favorite. How you contour your face defines how you want your makeup to look or the face shape you want to go for. You can choose to go for a lifted or round look by contouring, which is why I love contour so much. You can always appear as a different person. And for your nose contour, you can always contour your nose to be pointed, swirly, or this avatar nose contour. You can always do that. That is the power of contour. So now I'm just contouring every other area of my face. My temples, jaw lines, chin. So I'm using a smaller flat brush to blend out my contour. Keep blending till you see that all of that product is sitting into that skin pretty, because that's all you want. To blend out my nose contour, I'll be using this small flat angle brush. If you don't have an angle brush, you can use any small flat brush of your choice just to get your desired nose shape. On to the next stage. First, I like to use pressed powder for my under eye to prevent eye lines before I go in with a loose powder to set that. Time to set that with a setting powder. Dust off first before applying, because you don't want your under eye to be cakey. It's not a good look. It's time to get rid of all of that liquid on the face. So make sure you're using a soft, fluffy powder brush to press your face powder into your skin. You can use a compact powder or powder palette as long as it's your shade. Apply this all over your face. For your nose contour, your powder nose contour, use the same shade as the liquid nose contour that you did to smoothen out the nose contour and give it a more natural shape. Right now, I'm just baking with my setting powder, and I'll let that sit while I do everything else on the face. And this also serves as a shield, blocking excess product from the eyeshadow, ruining the under eye. Who loves a good blush? Let me know in the comments if there are any blush lovers. Always brush your brows to get them ready for a long day. I'll be using a brow gel for my brows, but if you prefer to use a pencil, then no problem at all. All that matters is how you draw your brows. First, you start by drawing a thin line from below your brow, following the shape of your eyebrow. Then for the top, I like to slowly draw from the arch of my brow to the tail, lightly filling that before I proceed to the inner corner. So for the inner corner, I like to create hair-like strokes slowly and lightly to make it look more natural and defined. To conceal the brows, I like to use a lighter shade of concealer to make the brow bone pop. And that way, the brow bone gets to be the star of the show, okay? So as expected, I'm just blending that out. I mean, you cannot apply without blending, right? For the top of your brow, please use a foundation or a concealer that matches your foundation shade to conceal. Trust me, you don't want the top of your brow and your brow bone to compete for the spotlight. It's not going to look nice. It's not, you can see I'm stuttering. It's not going to look nice, and you do not want to see that. If you don't have an eyeshadow primer or eyeshadow base, you can always use the concealer as your base, like I'm doing here. I'm using a small flat round brush to smoothen that out and to avoid the eyeshadow creasing. So before I go in with eyeshadow, I like to use a powder to create a transition between the brow bone and the eyeshadow base to create a smooth layer for the eyeshadows that I'm going to be using. Eyeshadow, I'm going to be starting off with this brown shade. It's actually very pigmented and it turned out really nice. Well, since today's look is glow all the way, first glow is going to be these pretty bronze glitters. I'm gently applying the glitters first on the concealer that has no product on, so that way the glitters get to sit well without pouring. Next glow on the list is the silver glitters. I'm going to be applying this on top of the bronze glitters. Moving on to finish up with the eyes. Don't forget to set your face with a setting spray. Very necessary. I'm using the Hager and Esther highlighter, and for that extra glow, I use this pink purple highlighter, and it did the work. Oh my goodness, do you see that glow? Yes, this is so pretty. Moving on to the lips. Yeah. Okay, it's time to get out of this clothes. We need that transformation. And boom, here she comes. Oh my God, do you see this? Now, this is what you call beauty. Yes. Elegance, it's given. Ravishing, it's given. And oh, I told you, this is a glow all the way. We're not done with our glow. So yeah, more glow, baby, more glow. That's right, girl. Do your thing. I feel like this is giving more of a queen vibe than a princess vibe. What do you guys think? So this is the final. So this is the final look, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed filming this. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. Mwah.